The forest had always been quiet. Too quiet. For decades, the locals in Greylock County avoided the northern trail after sunset. They never spoke about why. But on the night of October 14, 2023, 3 college students broke that unspoken rule. What they encountered in those dark woods would haunt them forever. Their phones captured something that should not exist. A figure, tall, impossibly thin, moving between the trees with a rhythm that defied nature. When the footage leaked online, it ignited a firestorm. Skeptics called it a hoax. Believers called it proof. But those who saw it in person, they stopped talking altogether. This is not a campfire legend passed down through generations. This is not folklore dressed up as fact. This happened. Real people, real terror, real evidence that something walks among the ancient pines of America's forgotten forests. Greylock County sits nestled in the Appalachian wilderness, a forgotten pocket of dense forest and winding dirt roads where cell service dies and strangers are noticed immediately. The town itself, population 1,200, serves mostly as a gateway for hikers seeking untouched nature. But locals know better. They know the Northern Trail carries a weight, an absence of birdsong. Maya Chen, Derek Holloway, and Sam Reeves were students at a nearby state university, 20-somethings chasing adventure and Instagram content. Against all warnings, they parked their Jeep at the trailhead just before sunset. The first hour passed uneventfully. Golden light filtered through the canopy, but as twilight descended, the atmosphere shifted. The forest grew silent. Not peaceful quiet, but oppressive, unnatural silence. No insects, no rustling leaves, nothing. In a living forest, silence is a warning. Animals go quiet when a predator is near. Sam raised his camera and panned slowly across the darkening tree line. That's when he saw it. Just for a second. A shape. Tall and impossibly narrow, standing motionless between 2 pines.
Did you see that? It's gone!
Too tall. Arms too long. It stood perfectly still, blending with the shadows in a way that seemed deliberate. The beam cut through the darkness, and the shape was gone. They convinced themselves it was a trick of the light, but the unease remained. They decided to head back. The trail, however, no longer felt familiar. Paths looped back on themselves. That's when they heard it. A sound like breathing. Deep, rhythmic, coming from somewhere in the darkness beyond their flashlight beams. Not human, not animal, something else.
What is that? Who there?
The breathing
Help
stopped.
me, please help me.
Then came movement, branches snapping, footsteps, heavy, slow, circling them. They bolted down the trail. The footsteps followed. Not chasing, matching their pace exactly, as if whatever was out there wanted them to know it could keep up without effort. Sam glanced back and his camera caught it again. Closer now. The figure moved between trees with unnatural fluidity, its limbs bending at angles that defied human anatomy. Its face, or where a face should be, was a void. Smooth, featureless, wrong. They ran for what felt like hours. Just when their lungs screamed for air, they stumbled onto the parking lot. The Jeep sat exactly where they had left it, bathed in moonlight. They threw themselves inside, locked the doors, gravel sprayed, tires screeched. They didn't look back. Once they reached safety, they reviewed the footage. Sam's camera had captured it. Clear, undeniable. A figure that should not exist, moving through the forest with purpose. And in one frame, just one, the camera caught something that made their blood freeze. Eyes. Pale, reflective, locked directly on the lens. It was looking at them. It knew. They debated what to do, but curiosity won. Sam uploaded a short clip to their YouTube channel. Within hours, it exploded. Millions of views. Media outlets picked it up. The attention brought more than fame, it brought fear. Strange emails arrived, anonymous messages warning them to take the video down. Some claim to have seen the same creature in other forests. One message, sent from an untraceable account, simply read, "It knows you filmed it. It knows your faces. Nightmares started. Extra locks installed. The feeling of being watched never left."
From the Greylock Trail.
The footage became legend. Documentaries featured it. And Greylock County's Northern Trail, it became a pilgrimage site for thrill seekers hoping to catch their own glimpse of the creature. Most found nothing, but some never came back. Search parties would find abandoned campsites, phones left behind, batteries full, last photos showing nothing but trees. No bodies, just absence.
All connected.
The local sheriff stopped giving interviews. Longtime residents refused to speak about what walks in those woods. Experts offered theories, but none could explain the consistency of the reports across decades. 3 years have passed since that October night. The footage remains online, a digital artifact of an encounter that defies explanation. Maya, Derek, and Sam moved on, or tried to. But the experience marked them in ways that don't fade. They carry the weight of knowing something the world isn't ready to accept. That the wilderness is not empty. That some things exist in the spaces between our understanding and our nightmare. The Greylock creature has become a symbol, a reminder that some experiences can't be explained away. Deep in those ancient woods, something continues to move between the trees, watching, waiting, existing in the shadows of a world that refuses to acknowledge it.